What up, y'all? This is Anime Degens episode 10. And just to remind you guys right off the bat, we're now breaking our episodes up into two parts. Part one will release every Tuesday, and it'll just be us talking random topics, being our degenerate selves. And then every Thursday, we'll be releasing our weekly rundown. We know you guys love that breakdown that we do, so we are going to keep it around, but we did want to include more fun things as well. On this episode, episode 1, we're going to do our first look at Alice Gear Aegis Expansion. And then after that, we're going to get into our Showdown Throwdown 2. And finally, we're going to do Anime Baddies versus cool-ass superpowers. We'll explain a little bit more about that. But first, Tyler, I heard you had some news for us.
Yeah, I seen on Twitter earlier this week that Blue Lock they're having like a Blue Lock tourney down in Texas, and it's hosted by Crunchyroll and others. You can like buy tickets for it and like go down there and compete to be, I guess, the number one striker or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool doing something uh on that scale, in the US. And
That's actually sick, though, right?
yeah.
I'm just so curious because I feel like since it's anime and it's Blue Lock, it's gonna be a bunch of all I can imagine is like a bunch of chubby weebs trying to play soccer. And then there's gonna be one kid who's actually just really good and just
Yep.
smokes everybody.
See, what I would do is if I would call one of my friends that plays soccer and be like, "Yo, there's a tournament, and you're not gonna believe where it came from." And I'd probably show him the anime and be like, "Yo, would you be interested?" That's what I would do. I would have a
Oh yeah,
ringer.
dude.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting to have. I think this is like the first time I've seen something like this happening, honestly, like a from a sports anime perspective. So, yeah.
Yeah, same here, man. I think that's a really interesting concept. And I don't know if there's another other than other sports anime where you could do something like this. So it really is interesting.
Um, didn't you go see the Mario movie, Dan?
Yeah, I did, and I was actually just it's pretty crazy. It opened up as the number one animated film of all time globally. It beat out Frozen 2, and
Whoa.
that's pretty impressive. I mean,
Dang, okay.
being on Disney, dude, with a video game movie is pretty crazy. I checked it out. That was really fun. Not anime related, but still animated.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad you liked it, man.
Yeah, Jack Black as Bowser is all time. I mean, I love Jack Black, but he's like the perfect guy to play that role.
The real question is who doesn't love Jack Black, man?
yeah,
Come on.
Jack Black is a vibe, bro.
I didn't know who he was until I watched School of Rock, and I was like, "That's my guy. I
Yeah.
like whoever this is. That's my guy." Yeah.
He does do a little Tenacious D, little singing,
Ooh,
Okay.
a little
there
little
we go.
song about Peach. So let me tell you, that was beautiful. I almost cried.
So,
Beautiful. Chef's
Uh,
kiss.
Peach over Elsa, or what?
100%, no
Yeah.
doubt, no doubt.
100, 300%.
Let it go, dude. Done.
Forget about it.
Well, there's also some more news that I seen. Apparently, Rising of the Shield Hero announced a season 3 confirmed, and I'm kind of shook. Especially after seeing the disastrous turtle season.
That was so ass, man. Like I really enjoyed Rising of the Shield Hero season 1. So
Yeah.
I was freaking stoked. That's season 2, it's here, and then I was like, "Oh, it's a fucking turtle."
A giant turtle that
I was
literally
like,
does not move.
no, I was like, they don't have the budget to make this as fun as it needs to be with a fucking turtle. Like, what's going on here? So,
Hey man, we just talked about how fun Bowser is, and he's essentially a giant turtle too. So
budget.
Hey, if this turtle
poorly
acted like
executed.
hey, if this turtle acted like Bowser, then we'd be game, I believe.
Right, but just
it
imagine
did
a big
not.
ass turtle, Dan. Just
Are
a
they,
big ass turtle. That's it.
are they like on the back of it, or
Yeah.
oh,
And
I
they're
have
just
not
like trying
seen.
to fight it while it's just like moving.
It's just turtling around.
It's like
Yeah,
a giant Final Fantasy boss, but terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without the
it
good
was
music.
pretty bad.
Oh no!
But no,
I'm
they said they were gonna fix a lot of stuff with season 3, and they know that this is like kind of gonna have to be like their comeback tour.
I mean, it's
So
gonna have to keep people invested. Like I said, I'm even surprised that we're getting a season 3. So,
that's true.
um, are
I'm
you?
probably go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you gonna plan on watching it?
I am not going to be the first guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait till they get most of the way through the season and see how people will react into it because I'm not wasting my
Well,
time like that again.
I watched the trash season 2, so might as well watch season 3, bro. You know what I mean? So,
Well, speaking of bad anime,
oh shit.
I don't think Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 was anywhere near as bad as the high dive garbage we watched this week.
That was, boy, it was ass, bro. Tell them a little bit about it, man.
Basically, we were trying to find a show that, had some stuff that I enjoy, some stuff that, me and Bass like mechas. So I was like, okay, it says mecha and it says like schoolgirls and idols. I was like, oh, this is the perfect mix of like us and Tyler. And boy, could we have not been any more wrong.
Boy, that was crazy.
I'm just trying to figure out where the mechas was, bro.
Dude, it was that weird like hybrid form that was like a Dragon Ball Z fusion where they talked at the same time, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
There's no way that was it, right?
That was the mechas. Yeah, that's what it is in the
Like, when I
mobile
think-
game.
Oh,
When I
hell
think
no.
mechas, like I'm thinking like huge robots. And,
Oh, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Gundams. I'm thinking Zoids. I'm thinking like fucking Gurren Lagann. Like I'm thinking like giant robot fights, and we did not get that.
No, I thought mechas were like when you're inside of the robot controlling it, not like a fucking Fusion Ha DBZ bullshit ass form. Like what that was so bad. It was so bad, man.
Have no idea. But to get into it, so we decided, unfortunately, to watch Alice Gear Aegis Expansion, which is based on a mobile game, which we didn't know at the time. And I checked out this mobile game. It's like one of those crappy cell phone games where you just move a character around and it just shoots. And it's all based on these anime idol girls.
It was yeah. So
I did not play it, so I just watched some trailers for it, and it just looked really simple. So a simple like 1v1
man.
type arena game. Was that all it was?
Yeah, it was in space and they were fighting as mechas fighting giant
Quote, unquote.
robots.
Yeah.
But
It's a bullshit excuse for a mecha, to be honest with you.
so to give you guys a little summary, centuries ago, mankind abandoned planet Earth after the Vice. A race of mechanical aliens drove them from their home into a life adrift in space. Now resigned to starships forged of pieces of America, of Earth's shattered moon.
Same thing. Joking.
We were there first in America. I will say that. So it's technically our moon, right? Just kidding. The final hope for humanity lies in the hands of actresses.
Yeah. Okay.
Young women born with the ability to wield the only weapons that can harm the Vice, Alice Gears, which are mechanical suits that can finally turn the tide against the alien incursion.
So like, I'm just wondering, can guys control Alice Gears? Is there any actors, bro?
I was going to say, from the use of the word actresses, I mean, it is 2023, but I think it is you got to be a badass little lolly girl to control these robots.
I think that's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, robots in a loose term, so yeah.
But to get us started, so we thought we were watching episode 1, and it turns out they released an OVA, like a 20-minute episode, that was just randomly in the middle of the story before you even got into like introducing the characters. So we had no fucking clue what's going on.
I think it was released in 2021 as well, so like a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
I thought it said I thought it said March 2023
Well,
in the
a few things on Google when I was doing some research brought me to believe that it was from 2021. So I could be wrong, but either way, it's crazy.
It was
It's
still
mind
ass.
blowing. So
But Jesus, dude, if this is the kind of like anime that's on High Dive, I don't have a lot of hope for that platform, man. It was something else, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, they were like doing like some race and like they had like ninjutsu from Naruto. It looked like they had like a frog jutsu. It was, oh my God.
Oh, I
It
was watching.
mad different.
I was watching. I was like, this whole episode is just written by the pervy sage, dude. There's young girls in bikinis and frog summoning jutsus. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey.
it was really odd.
if y'all want to watch a beach scene as your first episode, check out Alice Gear's Aegis because it's got a beach episode as the first episode. So
A whole lot of beach.
yeah,
And like we all love a good beach episode because I mean usually they're like an offshoot from the story and it's fun and it's like a break from some serious action or something like this, but this just dove right into it. And
Yeah,
I'm
basically,
not-
there was no like backstory or anything. You didn't know who any of the characters were. I guess unless you played the game. I don't know. I've never played it, but I felt very lost and very confused. And it was a little cringy. Honestly. I couldn't even finish it.
it was very cringy.
Did y'all finish the episode? The OVA?
I did.
I finished both the episodes that's out.
God
and
bless you.
like I said to the boys earlier, the actual OVA that we watched, the beach scene, was actually 10 times better than the first episode. So it actually had action in it and somewhat of a plot, I guess you can say. Because the first episode, the true episode that got released in spring season, was basically just a bunch of cute girls screaming. That's it the whole
It was
time.
very dull. It was very
So
dull. And just just so you guys understand what he means by 10 times. 10 times 0 is still 0. So just saying.
I was gonna say the bar is low, folks.
Yes.
So there's this part in the beach episode where they decide to bring out the gear, the Alice Gear, whatever the fuck they're called.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, these two girls just fuse into this little robot thing that's maybe like 6 feet tall. You know, it looks like a pretty standard anime character. But then, like, the girls start talking in unison, like a Dragon Ball Z fusion, and I was just cracking up. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so bad and so unoriginal."
Yeah, it was copy paste shit.
It was all copy paste shit, dude. It's a total money grab for people who enjoyed this game. Like, I definitely do not recommend checking it out. But we're just tearing into it, and we're having a blast doing that.
Yes, we have to have some fun with this somehow.
I honestly think like this game and show was targeted towards little kids. That's the only thing I can think of. The way everything's set up and the way the anime plays out. That's
Well, if
what
it's
I
targeted towards kids, there were some frames that shouldn't have been for children.
think. You know how I be, bro.
Hey, man. 13-year-old boy, money.
Yeah, that first episode, they're gonna be watching every damn episode.
They're like, "Oh wow, look at this."
That's so cool, bro.
So
God bless.
they're at this beach thing, right? And it it makes sense. It's beautiful out, sunny, and then out of nowhere, a 200-year storm, this massive cyclone comes out of nowhere, and I'm just sitting there in my head, like, do y'all have the weather? Like, cyclones don't just appear out of nowhere. Like, that's not how it works. Why did nobody think, oh, we should postpone this, if there's this giant storm coming?
Right, and it's not like this is even in like ancient times or pre-modern times. They had all kinds of fancy technology. I'm sure they have some meteorologists around somewhere.
They had the weather app on their cell phones, trust me.
You know that. You already know.
So, like, the thing I didn't get, is that they turned into this Alice Gear that's supposedly supposed to fight the Vice aliens, whatever, but they're using it to fight a cyclone, a storm, instead of the aliens that we was promised. So,
Hey
I
man,
didn't
through
get
the power of friendship and lollies, anything is possible.
Yeah, I turned off the OVA when an old girl fell in the ocean and then magically started floating back up and singing. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm
You
done. with
missed
this.
the best part.
yeah, that was the best part.
The
Oh,
song was
no.
lit. The song was
Yeah.
lit, dude.
I did not hear it. She started singing. I was like, is she singing? And then I texted y'all and I turned it off. I was like, what the
Hey,
fuck
man.
is this? What are y'all having me watch?
Dude, that's what idols do. They sing, man. That's like 3/4 of the idol genre.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
they were actresses. I didn't know where's this girl's talent coming from, bro. Shit
But,
is
you
crazy.
know,
Her heart, dude.
when they started singing, that's when they started winning the fight, bro.
Well, I'm sorry I missed the best part of this shit.
So y'all didn't watch the first episode, the true episode where they just had the one chick wanting to be like an assistant and tried to take the actress test and blowing into the like
A little red ring thing.
the breathalyzer, whatever.
I love how it was a breathalyzer. Yeah, I did watch it, and I love how it was a breathalyzer to test her talent. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you want to become an Alice Gear, you gotta have freaking lungs, baby.
Gotta
Yeah.
have 'em.
But yeah,
So-
no, I watched it. It was it had like one redeeming factor, and it was the fact that we basically just got a 20-minute training montage of girls screaming and dodging flying rocks and shit. That was about it. That was about
That
it.
was literally it, honestly. Old girl, whatever her name was, got to become an actress. She was elated, but didn't do anything for me. Was
Nope,
not
no.
invested. My eardrums were kind of shot from all the screaming.
I was kind of
Um,
laughing though through the first 2 episodes. I was laughing a little bit just because how trash it was. But yeah,
that is some entertainment value. Was there anything that you guys liked about the show?
I mean the song, the
song was
song
nice?
choices was all right. You know.
Okay.
I like how the old man who was one of the judges had on one of those really funny Japanese bathing suits that's like basically just a man thong with the little like towel draped over your junk. That was always good. You know, bringing in the culture like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
nice. I like the part where it went off. That was my favorite part.
Hey man,
Okay.
we're trying new things out, okay?
I'm all cool for new things, but God, yeah. But
You know,
yeah,
man, not every piece of trash can be made of gold, dude.
Yeah, that's true. This one isn't.
So
What else y'all want to talk about with this?
if
Next.
we give this a seal of approval or not, I guess.
I want
case
to
the
get some
audience
hard
don't
ratings.
know.
I want hard ratings for this one. This is going to be awesome.
So my rating of disqualified doesn't count.
I need a number. You got to give them a number of some sort. Come on, give me
Can't be
something.
negative.
It can't be negative.
No,
Can't be
it
negative, no.
It's
Okay,
0 to 10.
1 through 10. 0 through 10.
0.0069.
Nice. Nice. And fair.
This
And
had-
actually very fair.
There were no redeeming factors. I wasted about 40 minutes of my life. My lunch break today, actually. So like
Oh, that's painful. No, bro.
I wanted to go back to work. Like I wanted to just grab my laptop and put it in front of me and just get back to emailing people and like doing engineering things. And I was like, this is fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah, it's that bad. What about you,
I-
Tyler?
I'll give it a 0.0001 above Dan's just because I'm a slice of life guy, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Dang, I'm rating this way higher than you guys. I think
Really?
I'm being generous. I'm being really, really generous here.
You turned it off before the OVA
Yes.
even ended, dude. How do you give it a rating above that?
But that's because he didn't watch the first episode.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I did watch the first episode. I watched the OVA, half of the OVA, and I watched the
Oh.
whole first episode. And I kind of like compartmentalized them in my mind. I was like, the OVA, I'm gonna keep that separate and just judge the first episode, which I didn't
Okay.
think was. I thought the first episode was better.
And
than
the
the
first
OVA.
episode was the only thing bringing it up to that point for me. Like I could probably give it almost a 1, probably.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Honestly.
gonna do a 1.2. That's the best
Okay.
I can do for it. I think that's being generous in this case.
I think the fact that I'm such a fan of mecha anime and this was tagged as mecha has brought it down way more because it's just
Pissed
a
I
you
straight
off.
disgrace.
take points off. I'm gonna take a
It's a
point off for it not
disgrace.
actually being mecha. 0.2.
It's a disgrace to the fucking genre.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 0.2. That's fair. Yeah, they should get a point off for that. But they colored inside the lines. The animation was decent, average probably.
I did like the animation. I thought it was fun. You know, like
Yeah,
it was.
I gotta
it
give
was
them something for
animated
that.
well.
Yeah, I gotta give them something for that.
I think
But
they
yeah.
spent all their budget probably on the animation, not the actual plot, I guess.
No, they spent it. Basically, this anime was made with pay to win money from a mobile game. That's where the budget came from. Was people
This is
buying
where your money's
skins.
going, guys. These
Yeah.
gotcha games got your ass.
I'm pretty sure this game's probably huge in Japan, and we just have no fucking clue.
Probably. I have no idea. But I saw on my anime list it was rated at a 5.8 or a 5.5, something like that.
Hey, them lolly stands, bro. They
I was
out
like,
there.
how is this better than mid? How is this, better than mid? It was
That's what
some.
I
I
just
thought it was,
said.
somewhere between a blank screen and mid.
That's a whole genre, bro. The lollies they love the lollies, bro. That's
Yeah.
all. I mean, it's not really lollies. I guess it's basically like cute girls doing cute things. I guess you can say, even though it's not tagged. I guess you can throw it in that genre. So
Yeah. I thought it was kind of sus. All the grown women look like little girls, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, it's just the art style.
yeah,
I guess.
I
it's just
guess.
it's just the anime, bro.
There's a type, dude, and we're just
Yeah.
not it.
No,
We're
not the target audience.
we're freaking 30-year-old men trying to watch a show for 13-year-olds, and it didn't work out.
If you like shows like Ahara San, Won't Talk or something like that, or just general like uh lolly type shows, cute girl shows, whatever, then check it out. They got a beach scene episode, so
That's true. There were bikinis.
And
Yeah.
Dan won't judge you for watching it.
Nope.
no, because we
I'll
watched it too.
I'll only judge you if you think there's a mecha in it.
Yeah.
All right, boys, you want to get to the next section? Tired of
do
ragging
it.
on this piece of crap.
Let's get some better shows in the mix here, guys. I think we've got some good ones on the list. I know I have a
Alrighty.
good one on the list.
Same here.
If y'all ready, we'll do the Showdown Throwdown 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah.
Let's go.
If you guys don't know, that is a reference to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they do Charlie McDennis 2 Electric Boogaloo. And this is our second attempt at the Showdown Throwdown. And I made it as a joke, and these guys decided to roll with it.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it.
So, like Dan just said, this is their second time doing this segment. So you should know the rules by now. If not, then check out the previous episode, which was maybe episode 2, I think. Episode 2 or 3, I'm not sure. But just in case, we each made each other watch an anime the other two haven't seen. Now we're going to convince them to watch them. So
Well, I
let's roll.
haven't watched them yet. That's the next episode, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
I was confused about that too, Tyler. Don't worry.
So anyways, started off Bass. What do you got for us?
Guys. Well, I got Vinland Saga, the 2019 anime animated by Wit Studio, who's also produced some bangers like Spy Family, AOT seasons 1 through 3, and all of their full length feature films, and Ranking of Kings, which is one of my most favorite recent anime. Just to give you guys some more background about this anime before I get into the plot and what I like about it. Season 2's actually been animated by Mappa, JJK, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, the final season, another banger studio, Wit, and Mappa. So right now it's a total of 38 episodes. Season 1 is 24, so it's a fairly quick watch. And some awards that it's gotten is, Anime of the Year at the 6 Anime Trending Awards, Best Drama, and had 8 other nominations at the 4th Crunchyroll Anime Awards. And IGN has it listed as one of the best anime of the 2010s. So it is a banger. It is absolute gold, I think. So to back up and give you guys, some of the setting. The story is set in the period where like the Danes or like the Vikings are invading England, and it kind of follows the story of a boy named Thorfinn. He tags along with a group of warrior Vikings led by a man he hates, and he's trying to get revenge on him. So to give y'all a point of reference, our listeners, it's kind of like Game of Thrones, but with Vikings. So all of the individual characters have their own motives, their own backstory. And sometimes, Thorfinn's just in the episode and not doing too much, but they'll focus on, say, the leader of that band of warriors I was just talking about, the kings, the princes. There's a lot of politics going on as they're going through different parts of England, traveling through it. And the first 2 episodes, I'd say, start off kind of slow. Nothing really happens. It's just kind of showing Thorfinn's family life and where he grew up and things like that. But then after that, it takes off pretty quickly and it grabs you. And kind of how it does that for me is some really, really, really good fight scenes. Right off the bat, we get one, but then after that, it slows down. But it also, even with giving all of that backstory to the characters, it still keeps them shrouded in mystery somehow. Like, you know a lot about them, but you don't know enough to completely understand their motivations. And I like that going forward. It it makes you sit on the edge of your seat, makes you want to watch more. I usually binge this when I'm watching it. I probably get 5 or 6 episodes in at a time.
That's pretty good though.
It is, man. It just makes you want to watch more. I don't know how I'm gonna do once it goes to like I get to the point where it's like weekly. I've just finished season 1, but I really, really enjoyed it. And like I said, the choreography is some of the better fight choreography I've seen recently. It's all hand to hand combat because they're Vikings, and it's really, really, really cool. When somebody gets killed, it's a little gruesome, but I know a lot of people like that. Um, and it kind of just it does a good job of showing you who has high skill, who's kind of like medium skill and low skill. They don't always kill each other, but it does show you kind of like the horrors that go along with being a Viking in this age. They go through a lot of hardship, whether it's our protagonist or the antagonist, there's just a lot going on. Because, they're raiding different villages on the coast and the rivers and whatnot. And it also shows you the people who are getting raided, just them living their normal lives. And then, hey, it's a Viking raid in the middle of the night and people get slashed down.
I mean, that's the way it used to be too, based on history books and stuff like that. So
Oh, there's no group of people in history more savage
yeah,
than just Vikings pillaging and destroying towns and just taking everything they can. It's a fucking awesome concept, and I've actually watched the first episode of this, and I just
Mhm.
haven't had time to get going on it. But I remember like the first scene before they go, like, I don't want to say, is it back in time?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
forward. It's forward, I think. The first
yeah.
scene's back in time, and then
The
they go
first
forward.
scene, and then it goes. I thought it was. I don't know, but the first scene's nuts. Like, it might be Thorfinn, it might be someone else jumps across like 3 boats and just starts brutally murdering people. And I was like, this is awesome. And then I started watching a kid live as a Viking in a tiny village. I was like, oh, damn.
It is a really big contrast, isn't it? Like it just starts off bang, and then it slows down for a couple episodes. But that's important. It's important context you'll see later as you keep watching it. And to your point, Tyler, that it is pretty historically accurate how they raid, but there's actual real historical figures in this, like Prince Canute,
Mm.
Prince Harold, and the king. The king of the Danes. Like they're all real people. They just adapted them to this story, and what I know about that time period, just by listening to history podcasts, it's kind of following how everything went in a way. So I thought that was really cool. I'm a history nerd. That's what I listen to when I'm riding around uh, doing my job. But like you
yeah,
said, Dan, it starts off really hot, and then it goes back to this kid's like life. So throughout the anime, he grows up right in front of your eyes, and you understand why he has his skills um, and his attitude, so you really sympathize with him and his struggles, and I think that gives you a good attachment to him throughout the show. You want to see him win because you saw this little boy go through these experiences and how it's affecting him as a teenager and an adolescent and an adult. He grows up through it. It's really, really cool that way. But guys, I think you should go check it out. It's honestly freaking amazing. Great choreography, good animation.
yeah. I
That's all I got
mean,
to say about it.
I really enjoyed the Viking era, like shows that show that type of stuff.
Hmm.
So I've been wanting to check it out for a while. So this just gives me a kind of excuse to do it. When you say it's resembles Game of Thrones, um,
Yeah.
and you said that it like focuses on other characters, does it do it like Game of Thrones does and like make everyone kind of important? Or are they still just not really important, I guess, is what I'm trying to ask.
So yeah, there's a lot of different characters that are very important.
Okay.
And you might see where, somebody's really important at the very beginning, but for the next 10 episodes, you hardly see them. You just see their face and they're not doing anything. Then they're important again. It is like that. It kind of switches around in
So
different camps and things like that.
one big question I got,
Hmm.
um, for Thin, I believe is how you said it maybe.
Yeah,
That's a
Uh
fucking metal. That's a fucking metal name, by the way.
yeah.
isn't it? Yo, these Vikings actually have some really cool ass names.
So he isn't like an overpowered guy, is he? Like, does it kind of follow along with the Game of Thrones stuff where like he comes very close to like he don't win every battle? Is there some of that going on as well?
Yeah,
Uh,
Homeboy loses more than he wins.
Okay.
So I'd say like as far as like the power levels, there are like the generals and some of our main cast fight really well. There's others that are not fighters at all, and they just do politics. And that's where you get that. You have your good fighters like you do in Game of Thrones, but you have people that do politics. You have people that are okay at fighting and just are there to assist. So there's varying degrees of power, and honestly, some of the least power, some of like the more moderately powered people win more than Thorfinn.
Okay.
Even though Thorfinn, he's the MC, he's probably gonna be pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Got a couple questions for you. So
Yeah.
since it's like a Game of Thrones, are there a lot of gratuitous dick shots throughout the anime?
No dick shots.
Okay, good. Good.
No dick shots.
I just remember watching Game of Thrones with my buddies, and I'm like, dude, why are there so much freaking just cock hanging out in the show, man? Like, I don't need to
Just
see
a bunch
this.
of flaccid dicks. No, not in this. It's not like Game of Thrones in that way.
Okay, no floppy wieners. Good to know.
Yes,
What
no
about
floppy
fan-
meters.
What about fan service for the fan service people?
No fan service.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I usually prefer things. So this is actually, it's a really serious show. You're not going to get much, if any, comic relief. It's
Okay.
heavy. How they
Okay.
relieve you was with stories of the past or like Viking tales, I would say, or like mythology and things like that is how they lighten it up. I haven't laughed when watching this, which you might think,
Okay.
oh, that's a bad thing. But when you're watching a really serious show, you tend to laugh a lot less.
Yeah, definitely. And is there Viking metal in it? Because Viking metal goes hard.
I think so, bro.
Okay.
I think the opener is Viking metal, bro. Isn't it?
If you guys haven't listened to any Viking metal, just check it out. Just go on Spotify and just type in Viking metal, and it will get you so fucking fired up. Like it's like gas. I don't know why. I don't know
The
what they're
intro
saying.
song is fire. The intro
I don't
song
know-
is actually fire.
I don't know what they're saying. Just like me loving all these anime openings and outros, but like it's fucking hits, dude.
No, it's a
Alrighty.
great show, guys. Check it out.
Yep.
Awesome.
Think
I'm really
so.
excited to check it out. Tyler, you want to get us into your show?
Yeah. So, I wanted to pick Mushoku Tensai, which is Jobless Reincarnate. But I felt like that's something that y'all would easily enjoy, and I didn't want to make it that easy on y'all. So, I almost picked Haikyuu with the volleyball sensation, I guess you can say. But since we just watched Blue Lock last week, I didn't want to give y'all like back to back sports anime that I didn't want y'all comparing them. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Haikyuu
Yeah.
is so much better than Blue Lock, in my opinion.
So he
And
picked
plus-
Boruto, guys.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Unfortunately, this week I'm gonna make them watch Boruto.
70
So-
episodes of filler.
Yeah. and-
Oof.
No.
No, we're just playing.
I wouldn't do that to them. I watched like
Anybody.
30 episodes of Boruto filler, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this shit. I'm reading the manga instead. So yeah.
Oh, dude,
Probably a
I
good
watched
choice.
like 90 episodes before I just gave up. I was like, I can't
Hey.
even try and watch this weekly, guys. This is fucking brutal.
You're dedicated, bro. I don't even think like the manga starts until like almost 100 episodes in, honestly.
Whoa,
So GG's.
shit.
There's
Seriously?
300 and something episodes of Boruto, and 60 of them are canon.
Yeah. So
What?
Yeah, it's bad,
did not
dude.
know
unless you want to
that.
count the anime canon,
No, that's
'cause
not
the
Oh,
real.
now
anime,
we're doing anime canon? No, that's
Well,
not
that's
that
not
good.
real.
See,
Nope.
Boruto started out as an anime first, and then they adapted the manga to the anime. But then
goofing
they
over there.
introduced the manga into the anime, and but they still have anime canon, and they're fitting in the manga canon too. Like it's very confusing.
And
It's-
dinosaurs.
Just read the manga, people. If y'all want to continue the Naruto storyline, read the manga. It's so much better.
Word. So
Uh,
what'd you actually pick?
But yeah, so getting back to topic. So I went with something a little different. Something that y'all normally don't watch. A rom-com. So a drama called Toradora. For all the anime rom-com fans out there, it's a very popular pick. So this story follows Ryuji, a kind-hearted high school student that often gets mislabeled as a delinquent due to his grim look. and he's also like a neat freak. The other MC of this show is Taiga, a short but feisty high school girl. So basically, to set this up some, Ryuji accidentally runs into Taiga on the first day of high school and proceeds to get knocked the hell out by Taiga. But due to some events that happen after that, they learn that Taiga has a huge crush on the vice president and needs help getting his, I guess, attention, or stuff like that. And
Right.
the reason why this matters is because the vice president is Ryuji's best friend. So, and Ryuji swears to help her win him over. And during this moment, Taiga also learns that Ryuji has a huge crush on Minori, which is Taiga's best friend. So you see how this is kind of going. Uh, this anime was adapted from a light novel. It also has a manga that's was later adapted from the light novel as well, and that's still going on. One season was released back in 2008, so it has a total of 25 episodes. It's pretty short. Even though everyone wants more Toradora, there hasn't been any news on a new season. Even though it's one of the more popular rom coms out there. Uh,
When did the
so
first season air?
it was 2008.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so it's been a while, and it's still, like I said, one of the top shows, top rom-com shows. Um, the reason being is that Taiga, the female main character, is often labeled as one of the best tsunderes of anime. So, which are y'all familiar with that term?
I am not.
That's like the
Okay,
really cute girl, right? Like the lovable one. And then there's
no,
What's
no.
no.
ain't no
So
Okay, I'm
Tiger's
mixing them up.
lovable.
a
I'm
tsundere
mixing them up.
is
She's a
the
demon.
character that is like a feisty, harsh, violent personality who, like, later on opens up and becomes more softer, but still has that, punch first mentality, I guess you can say.
Gotcha. I looked up a picture of the two main characters of this,
Yeah.
and Aiga is like 3 feet tall,
Yeah.
and then the male character is like 6 feet tall. And am kind of interested to see how this tiny little girl just kicks the shit out of this big guy.
So her nickname is the palm, like the palm of your hand, palm top tiger. That's her
Okay.
nickname. So it's because she's so small. I guess it's a play on her name, Tyga, and she's feisty, bro. You don't want to mess with her.
I mean, she's 3 feet tall, so I would just kick the shit. No, I'm just kidding.
She gonna climb up you, bro. You
Nah,
better watch it.
Nah, she got
nah.
hands, boy. You better watch out. If you get in her radius, it's a wrap.
So I really enjoyed this. This is one of my favorite rom coms today. Like I said, it's very popular. It was one of the first rom coms I watched actually when I started getting bored of like shonen and just overall action genre. Um, the only thing that I would say to watch out for, I know Bass has said that he dislikes this in the past, is that the side characters don't actually mean anything. Only like one or two actually does mean something, and that's being Ryuji's best friend, which is the vice president, and Minori. Minori actually means way more than the vice president, so it's basically like a three of the characters, the two main characters, Minori, that's who gets the most plot and screen time and backstory, with the vice president coming in fourth, and he don't really matter a whole lot. But other than that, you're not gonna get much importance out of the side characters. So I don't
Uh,
know if that's a turn off or not. So
for me, that it usually is.
yeah.
Would you say the story's like really linear?
So I felt like the story like, so this show in particular, it starts out and it's got a lot of good laughs. Like, it relies heavy on like the comedy aspect, Taiga and Ryuji's relationship as friends that's helping each other try to hook up with their best friends, while Taiga is like a very good tsundere, like I said. So it's a lot of conflict there. and it's actually quite funny. I laughed a lot. I'm not sure if y'all will or not, but I thought it was personally funny. But later on in the season, I will note that it kind of changes pace, and it kind of develops into a more serious show with bouts of comedy. So it totally flip flops and it gets deeper. So,
Okay,
like, I wouldn't
that's
even say
cool.
I don't even know when it happens, but sometime or another it happens and it just flip flops and the show gets deeper, more serious, and has a more serious plot going on with less comedy. So,
Okay. I guess I'm just kind of curious because, like, I mean, I love rom com movies,
yeah.
like the trashy rom coms. Like 50 First Dates is one of like my go to. Like
Oh,
before I was
great. That's a
married,
banger. Yeah.
before I was married, and like I was, hanging out with chicks and stuff. That was always the one I put on. That was like, what's up? We're watching 50 First Dates. But that's like around adults, and it sounds like this is around high school kids, and I am just so removed
I
from
will
that
say I
time
will
period.
say there is I'm pretty sure there is none. If there is any, it's very little fan service. So you don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. It's just more
Okay.
like watching a show that I don't relate to in any way. Like, I mean, I don't even know how it's been a long time with me and my wife, and we've been married for like 2 years. We've been dating for 5 or 6 years before that. So like, I feel like it's just weird for me to like go back and watch something like that. Like I'm not going to connect with it if that makes sense. But we'll have to see.
Got you.
I think the humor might carry it for y'all early on. I'm not like the violence and humor. Maybe make y'all want to watch more, and it's just interesting to see where these type of shows go. Some of them do it very well, and you think you know one thing, and then something else happens. I don't
Okay.
know. We'll see.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm interested to check it out. Like I said, we've been watching a little more. We'll get to in the weekly rundown. But we've kind of been adding some shows from that space, I guess, and I'm just interested to see how I handle. I don't want to say handle it, but like how I enjoy it.
Is this both y'all's first like rom com type anime that you purposely gonna watch? Would you
Yeah,
say?
probably
Okay.
guaranteed. I
What about
usually
you?
I think Tomo-chan Wants to Hang Out. I think is the first one I watched, which I enjoyed that.
Oh, you actually watched that?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay. Okay. If you like that, then I'd say Tomo Chan is like a tsundere as well, kind of. So
Yeah, it
yeah.
is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess she is. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So it's kind of on the same parallel, humor, tsundere, stuff like that. Just different story, plot line,
All
stuff.
right. Bet.
gotcha.
Bet. Yeah.
Okay.
Down to
Cool.
give it a
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
yeah, definitely, man.
Oh yeah. I'm excited.
We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah. Dan, what you got for us, little bro?
So we're getting a little bizarre with this one. No pun
Mm.
intended.
Oh boy.
So I picked JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is a fantastic show. It's based on a manga that's been coming out since 1987 and it's still ongoing. So like the
JoJo's is
mangaka,
that old? I
yeah,
did not know that.
Hirohiki Araki has been putting this out for a long time. It had like some like anime adaptations before the official show, like they animated certain parts of it as a movie, I think, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the show started coming out in 2012, so
Okay.
it's kind of like it's been long going, but they waited a long time to animate it. So it's not like you're watching like a really old anime, which is kind of nice. But basically, JoJo's follows the story of the Joestar family who possess intense physical strength. Like these guys are fucking ripped. If you've ever seen a picture of a JoJo character, they're like 6'7",
Oh yeah.
muscular as shit, like just ridiculous fit form on these guys.
Got the
And
lumberjack jaws, the Giga Chad jaws, right?
100%,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Yeah.
And basically, it follows the adventures of each member of the family throughout different generations. And they're basically like family feud with Dio, who you'll get to meet in the first few episodes. And when you get to episode 4, it really just takes off.
Okay. Yeah, I've watched the first I think 3 episodes of this before, and yeah, it didn't stick with me, but like you're saying, that it picks up on episode 4, so I'm excited to watch some more of it this week and kind of see how I like it. But Bizarre Adventure is very fitting. I won't go
You haven't
too
even
much
seen the
into it,
bizarre
but
stuff yet, dude. You
Oh,
haven't even
what?
seen the bizarre stuff.
You're joking.
He's just a normal kid in the first 3 episodes, you know, like going through, growing
Normal is
up in
crazy.
college.
Calling that normal is crazy. But
So-
go ahead. Go off.
No,
I've
you're gonna say
always
that.
seen, I've always seen like memes and stuff of kind of like referring to them as like vampires. Are they like vampires, bro?
So that is the point you get to in episode 4. Basically, there's this
Oh.
magical mask, and it turns Dio, who is the big baddie, into this invincible vampire unless he gets hit with sunlight. So
Okay.
he's just
Like a
freaking
vampire. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's like whole different. Like Dracula's Dracula. Dio is like Dracula on crack. With how strong he is.
Okay.
All right.
But so the manga has 9 parts right now, and 6 of them have been animated to this date. The first section is Phantom Blood, which follows Jonathan, who is the boy you meet in the beginning. Then you go into Battle Tendency, which follows his grandson, right? Yeah, grandson. And then you go to
What was his
Jotaro.
son doing? He being a piece of shit.
No, he just died in the war, man. Died in World War II.
Soft. Okay, go
Or
ahead.
World War One.
I'm joking.
One of the wars.
I respect
But
the vets.
But it goes through. You've got like 6 parts, and they're all incredibly different. The characters are all different, but they all kind of focus on the same stuff, and it's that feud with Dio, which is super fun. The power that they have in the first 2 parts is called Hamon, which is basically you can control your blood through breathing and basically like have the same power of sunlight in your fucking fists. So going hand to hand with a vampire, that's pretty fucking clutch.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
God damn.
And once you get to part 3, they go into stands, which are essentially like, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It's like a metaphysical like spirit that is within you that comes out, and they fight each other, and it's super fun. The stand designs are super, super fun. Like they're absolutely ridiculous. The mangaka on this show just is a wild art style.
So is that where they come up with like the poses? Is that basically the poses?
So if you've ever seen a picture where they're like posing and there's like a figure behind them, yeah, that's the stand.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I remember I played what was that anime arena fighter that came out a few years ago? Jump Force. Yeah, some JoJo characters were in there, so I know what you're talking about with that at least.
But basically, it follows this crazy ass story, guys, and it's super fun. One of my favorite parts of it is that it's all the names are based on music.
Oh.
Like 3 of my favorites are Jonathan's best friend growing up is REO Speedwagon. Everybody knows what REO Speedwagon is. It's classic shit. In part 3, you get a villain named Vanilla Ice, and his stand is called Cream, which is Eric Clapton's band. And then in part 4, the main villain's stand is called Killer Queen, which is a Queen song.
Right.
And
That's
there's
cool.
and there's actually 304 music references throughout the entire show.
Holy shit. Somebody
So
likes American culture. What? 304?
Oh, dude, there's a stand called Notorious B.I.G. Like they get into it, man.
Oh,
They
that's
absolutely
so cool.
get
All
into
right.
it.
I'm down.
But like one of the biggest highlights for this is just Dio. Dio is like one of the best anime villains of all time. He's like up there with Frieza. With that, he doesn't have any motivation. He's just fucking downright evil.
Dude's a menace. Yeah, even in the first 3 episodes, the dude's an absolute menace. I love to hate Dio.
Oh, he just goes in and just ruins Jonathan's life, essentially. Tries to take his family fortune, everything else, and then he becomes this vampire. And obviously, when you're that strong, dude, you set your goals a little higher. You know, family fortune's cool, but world domination is where you come in. You know,
Bro's a menace, and I like it.
but it's just crazy, stupid fun. The stand designs are awesome. Like Dio's stand, the world is fucking incredible. There's scenes where he's just screaming Zawarudo, and then they just do crazy fight shit, and it's just fucking awesome, man. He's the kind of guy who would pour salt in an open wound and then laugh at you. And all the Joestars are really fun too, and they're all very unique. Like Jonathan is like an upstanding gentleman, and his grandson Joseph is just a fucking dick, sarcastic asshole. You go to Jotaro, which is like Jonathan's illegitimate Japanese son. There's a lot of illegitimate
Oh,
sons in
shit.
this. Yeah,
Okay.
Jonathan's kind of a fuck boy. But
Good
like
for him.
you get to part 4, which follows Josuke, and literally Jonathan's still there, and he's just dementia-ridden old dude, like 85, and he must have banged some Japanese chick when he was like 60, and had a daughter with like a 25-year-old girl.
Hey,
So he's meeting his dad
JoJo.
for the first
Hey,
time.
JoJo.
He's meeting his dad for the first time. He's just some geriatric old fart. But it's a really fun show. I think it gets kind of a bad rap because the animation is so unique. And it's
fucking
like
wild.
it's fucking
honestly.
wild, but like it plays really well into the story. You guys definitely got to check it out. I think once you get past like that 4th episode and kind of get into Dio and Jonathan going after it, it's really fun.
Cool.
I mean,
cool.
I really haven't seen like the animation for it, but like as long as it's not like glitchy, stuttery, kind of like Trigun was, CGI wise, it isn't like that, is it?
No,
It's
it's
just like
all
a
hand
unique.
drawn. It's all hand drawn.
Okay.
It's just a very unique art style.
Yeah, I mean
Very
that's
very
fine.
unique art style.
What's people
Say
hating on
that
that
again.
for? Like,
I
you know,
just you watch shows like Naruto and Fairy Tail and One Piece. I mean, One Piece has this very unique animation as well, but like they're all kind of everyone's round and it's not like jagged like facial designs and stuff like that. But
And they use all the colors.
yes,
All the colors.
there
all
are
of
just
them.
there are just scenes like if there's a fight scene going on, instead of being the normal colors to make everything purple and green, and it kind of just sets the tone and it's really cool. But yeah, it's a fucking awesome show, man. I'm rewatching it right now. I'm partway through part 2, where they go from fighting Dio to fighting the Pillar Man, which are basically godly vampires that have been stuck in stone for hundreds of years. So
Okay.
it's very ridiculous. It's very bizarre, and it's definitely worth your time.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep watching it and let you guys know how I feel about it.
I mean, I've always been a fan of vampire stuff, like True Blood and stuff like that. So I'm interested.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you chopping these vampires up, they come right back, dude. As long as they don't get hit by sunlight or Haman, they're good to go.
You can't even chop their. Does it work when you chop their heads off? No.
Nope. I'm
about-
not going to get into it. That's a little bit of
Okay.
a spoiler for the end of part 1, so I'm not going to get into it. But
What about steaks, bro?
nope.
No,
You get stabbed with swords.
Silver
There's a-
bullets or is that werewolf?
That's werewolves.
Ah,
There's
fuck,
there's
okay.
a scene where Dio literally gets chopped in half from the head down to the waist, and you see him just like literally take his disfigured body and shift everything back in the right position. He heals right up. Like
Holy
he's,
shit.
he's
Okay.
pretty fucking strong, man.
Okay, Mr. OP.
But that's one of the fun parts too, is you see like Jonathan, who is just a superhuman physically, who has the power of Haman, somehow potentially beat Dio in a fight. So
And then boy swole. For real.
everybody in this show is fucking swole, dude. It's ridiculous. They do get away from that actually in part 4. They tone them down a little bit. They're more like a
Okay.
normal looking high schooler. But part 3 through, dude, they're behemoths. They're terrifying.
And I like that it's it kind of follows like the whole family. Like you don't really get to see much of like intergenerational war going on in anime. So this will be cool.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things that makes it fun because you're not just following the same characters the entire time. So like, and it's cool too because you'll see like Jotaro, which is the main character in part 3, is also involved in part 4 and part 6 and everything else. So it's definitely a unique show. I haven't finished watching Golden Wind, which is part 5 yet, which follows Giorno. It takes place in Italy, and he somehow joins the mafia.
Sweet.
And then Stone Ocean, which is Jolene, who is Jotaro's daughter, somehow gets sent to this maximum security prison for a reason. And the stands somehow the ability to make stands makes it there, and they're going at it, dude, in prison, which is really fun. So it's a crazy show, man.
All right, bet. She's a degenerate. Got you.
But if you like music and music references, it's top notch for that, dude. I'll be watching and be like, oh my god, they said a name of like a band that I haven't heard of in 20 years,
That's awesome. That's really, really cool, man. Well, I'm excited to check it out. I'm sure
Definitely.
Tyler is too, man.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. You
Hopefully
guys
so.
want to get into the fun segment that I came up after watching some stupid TikToks?
Yeah. I thought this was a hilarious ass idea, guys. It's called Anime Baddies or Anime Superpowers. Super simple concept. We're each going to get each other an ultimatum. Would they rather have some time with the anime baddie or an ability of a character from that same show? Super, super easy. But I think it's going to be fun, guys. Tyler, you want to start us off?
Yeah, my first one that I'm gonna ask is, would you? It's centered around the Naruto verse, of course. Naruto fan here.
Yeah, I saw
Uh,
that one coming.
Okay.
would you rather have spend some time with Hinata, or would you rather have the fourth Hokage Minato's abilities?
Okay, so I have a very important question to ask to start this one off.
Yeah.
Are we talking like Boruto age Hinata or like what?
Whatever suits your fancy, bro.
So
Okay.
Boruto age Hinata.
Yeah, Mama Hinata, got you.
Whatever you want to pick. Whatever
So
time frame.
I also have a question. Are we talking about in universe or just like everyday life?
Uh,
I don't think we talked
everyday-
about this. Maybe we should have set up some rules.
I think everyday life is more fun, dude. I
Yeah,
think
let's do it. Let's do it.
I think the baddies, their powers or abilities follow them over here though.
Okay.
All right, that's
Okay.
cool with me.
That does not change my answer.
Yeah.
What's your
I'm
answer?
going Minato, dude. I want to
Yeah?
be the lightning flash, dude. I want to have the ability to just freaking zip around like that by throwing kunai around. That is way cooler than a very, very shy, awkward girl character, in my opinion.
She's not shy anymore in Boruto, bro.
Yeah, that's a grown-ass woman.
She's just a mom, dude. And while I do love me some mamas, I still think throwing kunai around and flying around the speed of light would be fucking way cooler.
Right.
Hey
And
man.
go ahead. But like I'm gonna pick the same thing because like Minato can mark something and then go there later. So like you could mark your job, or for me, that would save me so much time on driving to different places because I'm a traveling salesperson. You could be to the store in literally no time flat. Like it's just too useful, bro. It's too
Dude.
useful.
Imagine you just got all your chicks lined up and you got all their houses marked, dude. You're in and out. Boom, done.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, if you had
The life of a bachelor would be pretty easy with this ability.
if you had kids though, I mean, Hanada would be a good choice though. She'd be
Nah,
like the best
she's
of
a
both
great mother.
worlds.
She's a
Yeah.
great mother.
She is a good mom, but I want to fly around at the speed of light, dude.
Right.
There's a
But
trend here. There's a trend here. I want to fly.
I just
I don't
want
think that's how that works, Dad.
I just want to note that I was gonna pick Tsunade, but Dan had already picked her for another thing. So I think that maybe at least one of y'all's answers would have changed if I would have picked Tsunade, huh?
Well, that's why I picked her.
I
Oh,
know,
man.
that's what I'm saying. Y'all would have forgot about the flash ability, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It would have taken me longer to answer the question.
So I
Yeah.
guess at that point we should kind of just jump right into that one, huh?
Let's do it then, bro. Yeah.
I would pick Minato as well, by the way, because I'm lazy.
Facts,
So
dude. Facts, dude. I get so fat not having to walk anywhere.
Bro, dead ass. I could teleport to the gym.
yeah, there we
Why
go.
would you? You don't have to walk ever again, dude. Bass is just gonna be throwing kunai around the golf course, flying from his ball. You can mark your ball, dude.
Yo, no
can mark
way.
your
I'd save so
ball.
much fucking time.
And money, dude. You'd find them all in the woods instantly.
Wow.
Like
damn.
it's perfect. It's perfect, bro.
I
It's
could
too
buy
practical.
I
It's
could
too
buy Pro
practical.
V1s. I could buy $50 golf balls and not care, dude.
You didn't have to buy the Kirkland brand anymore. That's a come up.
Whoa. But awesome. So one of the ones that I picked was, would you rather be macking it with the Tsunade or hanging out with the Sharingan ability from Naruto, which is incredibly broken? So it's kind of a hard choice in my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think about that.
So like everyday life, the Sharingan, how's that gonna help you? Is my thing. That doesn't really help you unless you're trying to box somebody up. If becoming a professional boxer, you can make a lot of money. And
Genjutsu,
Sharingan would be OP for that.
Genjutsu. Genjutsu.
Genjutsu. Oh, that's true though. That's true.
You could rule the damn world, dude.
Fuck.
bro. And just imagine though, how many ladies you gonna be able to get with that? Like you could make
Bro, that's
them
rape.
like
Chill out, dog.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that side. I'm talking about how many. we
He's
go
saying
down a different path
you,
here.
you could get a lot of free dinners with the Sharingan.
Yeah, there we go.
So what I was
Bring it
talking
back.
about is how many of these chicks are gonna be so impressed because you're just able to do whatever you want. Like nobody's gonna stand up to you. Like you're just gonna beat their ass, you know?
And frankly, with the Sharingan, dude, if somebody's giving you a bad time, you just hit them with the what's the fire, dude, the infinite black
Yeah.
fire. I can't
Oh
remember the
my
name
god,
of it.
not Amaterasu.
Uh,
You can't be on the street Amaterasu with people, dog. Y'all bugging,
So
y'all
Like,
bugging
fuck with me,
today.
dude. I got the power of God and anime on my side.
God damn it. Okay.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna pick the Sharingan just because I'll have ladies jumping at me, bro. Like who doesn't
Okay.
want a Sharingan user? Just walk into the anime convention somewhere and just be like, yo, bro, look at these eyes. I'm
Drown in
Boom.
Sasuke
weeb.
2.0, baby. Let's
Drown in
go.
weeb, dude.
Drowning in weeb. Dripping.
Hey, if you don't like Sasuke, I can be Itachi too. It doesn't matter. There you
Talk
go.
to him. Spitting game.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, and the problem with that though that I didn't think about is to get to that level of the Sharingan, you got to kill somebody else who has it and take their eyes.
For the Mangekyo, I think.
Yeah, that's how you get all the
Hey.
cool powers. That's how you get all the cool shit.
That's true. Ooh, I can't do that though. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to go with the little regular 3 Tomoe.
well, technically, you don't have to kill someone with the same powers. You just got or same eyes, right? You just got to kill your best friend,
I thought you
right?
had to steal their eyes.
No, you can unlock it just
No.
by.
Oh, so what do you get by taking somebody else's eyes?
So that's the infinite Mangekyo
It's the
Sharingan.
eternal.
Yeah.
There we
So no,
go.
no
Okay.
Susanoo, for you.
That'd be so fun to have.
Yeah. So
Turning into a giant like demon skeleton Bushido man, just throwing swords of that chakra.
hey, imagine how many ladies gonna be jumping at you then if you pull that off. Come on
That go
now.
crazy. That go crazy at a EDM festival though.
Exactly.
Whoa, you're not wrong, dude.
That would
People
go
would just think
crazy.
you're hallucinating, and you'd be like, "Nah, man, this is real, dude. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, you'll
Don't touch
die."
me. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah. Let me come back down to size.
For me, this one's a little harder, honestly. Um, cause Tsunade. But man, I
Bombs.
think I absolute cannons. But I think I gotta go Sharingan. It's just too good. You can use it for so many different things, man. It's just like you said, you can rule the world if you're on that timing.
Well, like I
So
said, just
I'm on
imagine
it.
how many Sonade type women that you can just like catch, you know? They're gonna come in.
So my thinking was a little different because I was going to go Tsunade, one for the cannons, but two because she's like the greatest medical ninja of all time. And
Oh,
frankly,
mm-hmm.
I would never die until I'm like 110 because I would just be in peak physical form thanks to my beautiful lady, you know?
That's tough.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough
Well,
one, dude.
she would have to be with you at all times in order for you not to die, right?
Hey, man.
Unless you're comfortable
Can
with
she
a
hook you up with
slug
one? I'm about
being
to say, yeah. She
yeah,
hook you up
unless you're
with one of them
comfortable.
pocket slugs. You good?
I
Yeah.
got a pocket slug, dude. I wear pockets all the time, man.
That's gotta be on
You
your
got it
skin,
poking out of the
bro.
pocket, too.
Put it under your shirt.
Oh, awesome. Bass, you want to get us into one?
Yeah, man. I think I got a pretty decent one here. This is from One Piece. We're gonna go Nico Robin or the Op fruit. Law's abilities.
Well,
So yeah, I think this is a difficult one, honestly.
well, I have to choose. Unfortunately, I haven't chose a baddie yet, but I just feel like since the op fruit was my devil fruit of choice, that I have to choose the op fruit. I just have to. It's just good, bro.
That's fair. I mean, that thing has so many real world like capabilities in it. Like you would just be like the greatest doctor of all time, man, and
Yeah.
you would make so much money.
An international specialist.
It would be beyond that though. Like you would be like everybody would be coming to you
Oh
because
yeah.
you could literally just do anything you want with no complications involved, you know.
That's true.
So
I'd
Just
probably
slice the
just be
cancer,
operating on like royalty and children, to be honest with you.
just slicing the cancer out of them, dude.
Yeah.
imagine how much money you can
But that's
make
a
off
lot
that
of
shit, bro.
that's
You
a
could be
lot of
rich.
responsibility too, though.
That's a lot
Because
of
if you
pro
can cure,
bono work with the
you know what I'm
kids
saying?
too.
Like, yeah, if you have that kind of power, think about all the responsibility comes with that. Could you sleep at night knowing you didn't save somebody today?
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
So,
I'll
or
be
Nico
alright.
Robin, and you just get somebody with 1,000,000 hands. I'm talking about for housework, y'all. Y'all nasty as hell, bro.
Hey, we talk about a lot of things, dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Nico Robin on this one. I think she's very useful, just like in general.
That's
Yard
your
work,
girl, ain't it?
housework, and it's
That's my
fucking
that's,
Nico Robin.
that's my
Yeah.
girl, dude. That's my girl.
Right. Now we love Nico Robin around here.
I do too.
For sure, dude.
Is
Yeah,
that
I'd have to go Nico Robin too, just because she could clean my whole house. My house would be impeccable
Lickety split too.
all the time. And I mean, she bad though.
hey?
Straight up, Betty.
She
Y'all
bad
forgot the
though.
most important part.
What?
She can teach y'all history.
About
That
a
would be
world
dope.
that we don't live in, because she frankly has no idea what's going on in the real world, dude.
But
I got
but
She
Wikipedia for
gonna
that.
learn though. You know she gonna learn. She don't sleep.
That's true.
yeah,
Hopefully
she.
I can find a little poneglyph in like Hawaii or something, man.
There we go. But yeah,
That was
y'all two
okay. That
picked
was pretty quick.
Nico. I picked op fruit. GG's, I guess.
All right,
Oh.
2 Nikos and 1 Op. This is I
I-
think this is the first time we haven't agreed on one. Or you picked Snotty the last one, didn't you?
No, I did. He picked Sharingan.
Okay, so yeah. All right,
Yeah, I haven't picked a baddie yet, so it's coming though.
all right, big bet. Tyler, you're up.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want
Alrighty.
to stick to One Piece? I got a One Piece one on my list.
Oh, might as
Okay,
well. Let's do
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah. So for my One Piece one, I did Nami or Enel's Goro Goro Nomi or the Rumble Rumble Fruit. They're both kind of based around weather, so I thought it was an interesting comparison there. But let me know your
Okay.
thoughts.
Hmm.
Man,
Well, which one did you pick, Dan? Did you say?
No, I'll go last.
Okay, so me personally, I don't care about the rumble fruit. I mean it's got its upsides for sure, but I'll take Nami this time. Nami, she's a baddie. She knows what she wants. She gets it. She's a hustler, bro.
You got
Like,
deep pockets.
she
You
doesn't matter
ain't
if
gonna
I got.
hang around
Hey,
much longer
listen,
otherwise.
Hey,
For all you got.
hey, it doesn't matter if I got deep pockets because she gonna get money. However, she gonna get money, and then
she is a hustler.
she's gonna split it
Stay
with
at
me.
home. Stay at home, dad. Tyler, dude, love it.
Yeah, like I'm just here to vibe, bro.
Yeah,
Just come
Nami
back
really
to
gonna be
me.
outside getting that bread.
Come back to me,
And I
bro.
love me a good hustler. That's tough. And like, but
Yeah.
like for like the Rumble fruit, I'm trying to think of like actual good applications of it, right?
Traveling.
Yeah, you're lightning. Yeah, you could be
You can turn
anywhere
into
pretty
lightning
much.
and travel through electrical lines, dude.
That's true. Well, the travel through electrical, yeah, I guess that would be good for getting through buildings.
Well, anywhere, man. You got the power lines all above or down below.
That's
Yeah.
true. Other than that, though, like, the fuck I need lightning for?
You buy a Tesla, man. You're golden, dude.
Okay, fair enough. Don't have to pay for gas. But I can also already travel though. So like, what's the, you know?
Hey, man. Sometimes I think it'd be kind of hard to listen to like a podcast, like the one we're recording right now, if you were traveling through an electrical line. So sometimes you got to chill.
I really can't argue with that. And then like, so I'm thinking about Nami though. Like, she can control weather pretty well. If I need to go golfing and it's raining, I think she can clear that up for me. Or at least locally. Can't she do that? Can she pull that off? Can she control weather clouds also? with her staff?
She makes clouds with her staff, and I guess
useless.
I don't know if she can make them go away, if that makes sense.
All right, I don't need her.
Well, she can navigate you to the golf yard, whatever the hell it's called.
The golf course? No,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude, I've got the weather.
I'm
I've got the
showing his
weather.
class today.
I've got the weather app on my phone, man. I don't know if I need her. I don't know of
She
any
can
either, but
navigate you to the best and fastest course to the golf course. She's a navigator, bro.
I got Google Maps,
I was
brother. What
about
do you
to say, let
mean?
me pull up Waze right quick and replace Nami.
What is
Yeah, I
Nami?
mean, like maybe if I was gonna retire and buy a boat and travel the world, that'd be pretty tight. But
Bro.
my thinking is, I mean, Nami's a hustler, and in today's world, dude, with OnlyFans,
Oh.
Yo, this
you
man's
would
bugging.
you would be rolling in dough, dude. Or what do you mean? She
I
would
feel like she would
100%
just
be down.
extort us though.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm going Rumble for sure. That's like
Yeah,
my favorite
nah.
devil fruit there is.
I don't even like the Rumble like that, but I just don't want to get extorted by Nami. She's gonna threaten me and my family and ask for money, and I ain't really got it like that.
Nah, not like that.
Hey, you
we
just gotta,
do.
Not enough to make her happy.
We
Shit.
doing all right. Yeah, I don't got 50 billion berries in my back pocket.
you just gotta convince her
Or here's a
that
20 twin and get up out of here.
you just gotta convince her that you're family, and then you'll be her family. So
That's different. That's different.
but yeah.
All right, Tyler, what you got?
So let's do, I guess, from Chainsaw Man. Power. Have y'all both watched Chainsaw Man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
Power, or Makima's Control Devil. What do y'all think about that?
Okay.
I'm not too clear on how Makima's
Okay,
power works,
so
though.
Doesn't she have to like basically like sacrifice people to make it work?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
no,
fucked up.
so
And
the
power's also kind of
only
fucked up. This is kind of a hard choice because they're both
Yeah.
scary.
the only thing that kind of needs to so with Makima's Control Devil, so it gives her the ability to control others as long as the user, Makima or you, whoever it is, believe they are inferior, or like believe that the person that they're wanting to control is inferior to yourself.
Well, with Makima's fucking head case she's got going on, everybody's inferior.
Well, that's why it works so well. She has to believe that she is superior than everyone else that she wants to control, because if she doesn't, it doesn't work.
Mm.
So
I don't think like that though. So that'd
Yeah,
be
me
really hard
either.
to
I try
use.
not to. I try not to compare myself to other people.
My ego ain't on that level yet, you know?
But
I can work
on the
on it
other
though.
side, you got Power over here, who is like a feral beast, a wild animal
Yeah,
that really
stuffs.
cannot be controlled and that has no manners at all. Like, she's just wild. So it's kind of a hard choice.
I mean, power's terrifying, so I'm gonna have to go with the
Yeah.
control level. Just
Yeah,
means
I'm gonna do that too,
have,
bro.
I don't have to use it, but like it's there, It's there if I
Right.
need it.
Hey,
I just couldn't have power in my
kids.
life.
Imagine if you
No.
had kids.
That's so fucked up.
Yo,
No, like,
chill out.
to make them
What?
listen. Like,
They-
if
it's
You
they're,
have to
if they're
feel
not
like
being
your
good,
kids are inferior then.
Yeah,
well,
they're-
you as an adult think that you're like superior over kids, right?
We're
As
putting
a just
Tyler on
normal.
parent watch.
dude, man, yeah. If you had kids right now, bro, I'd be calling DSS.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Child Protective Services. This man is a psychopath.
Well,
I mean, but yeah, I think I have to go with the control devil. I feel
Yeah.
like I have to, because power would she'd probably try to kill you.
100%, dude. I would have a bloody hammer. My head would be gone, dude.
Yeah, like instantly.
One argument, dead.
Although I do love her attitude. I really enjoy her
Yeah.
as a character, but like around me though?
Nah.
Hell no.
Nah.
Oh shit.
I guess
so.
with the control devil though, you could kind of pull off like that like light from Death Note kind of in the background manipulating people, and you could probably stop a lot of bad things from happening just
That's
by being
true though.
like, hey man, 1945, fuck this Hitler guy. You're gonna off himself and I'm good, done.
There we go.
It does have benefits.
It does. Whereas
you gotta be
power
a
is just gonna kill your ass.
But you gotta be a fucking sociopath to take advantage of them, dude.
I got
Yes.
a friend.
I probably would pick the control devil too, but I would also have a hard time probably believing that I was superior than others. So I don't
Hey,
know
man.
how useful that would be, but
If I had that ability, it wouldn't be very hard. I feel like because fuck, you're goated, dude.
yeah. Well,
Got to
I
become a
mean,
sociopath to use it to its fullest extent. But I think you could get by. Use it in small ways now and then.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, Bass, you want to get us going on your next one?
Yeah, I got a My Hero Academia one coming.
Mm.
We got Star and Stripe or Recovery Girls Heels.
Well, Star and Stripe looks kind of like All Might though,
You ain't down with
but
Muscle Mommy?
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
yeah, we haven't really seen much of her though.
I mean,
We
I've
just
seen
seen like
enough.
one little like preview of her,
Dude,
but
thick
it's
thighs save lives. What are you talking
it's
about?
interesting because Recovery Girl like what is Recovery Girl can like heal anything, right? Basically,
Yes, she can basically heal anything.
well,
It allows
almost
her to
anything I
amplify
think,
and
right?
yeah, it allows when she like kisses you on the cheek or something, it allows you
Oh,
you got to kiss people on the cheek to heal them.
oh,
But you're able to amplify and speed up human
hmm.
body's healing process.
But
So,
imagine
mhm.
having to kiss somebody that's like repulsive on the
I mean,
cheeks.
you just got to kiss their cheek or their forehead or something.
I'm picking Stars and Stripes.
I'm picking Stars and Stripes, dude.
see,
100%.
see, I just wanted to see how selfish y'all were. Y'all
I'm,
could heal so many people. Wow,
Wait,
that
wait.
was a litmus test. I low key tested y'all right
oh,
there.
but they haven't gotten into Star and Stripes quirk, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but that
Okay,
shit is fucking goated.
all right,
So I'm
bet,
taking
bet.
America Mommy, dude,
Okay,
100%.
I was taking Star and Stripe off just off the looks, but I'm gonna go with the heels, man. You could really help some people out with that, y'all selfish motherfuckers.
Damn.
Well, I guess I'll get into my next one.
All
So I'm
right,
pulling one from Cowboy Bebop. It's a little different because it's not necessarily a power that we're comparing it to, but I've
I don't
got
think so.
Faye Valentine,
Bad.
where you can own the Bebop, which is the spaceship.
Man, this was easy for me, bro.
I'm taking the
Easy for me
Bebop,
too.
Yeah,
dude.
you got to take the Bebop. You could fly
Oh,
around. Just think about flying around outside. How would you get more fuel, though, is the question. What kind of fuel that thing take? Unleaded? Diesel?
Space fuel, dude.
electric.
So I got to go talk to Elon. You know he going to overcharge,
No,
bro. What's up
it's
with
not
that?
electric, man. They go to the pumps in those bad boys, so I
Bro,
don't
I'm talking
know.
about the SpaceX rockets.
It's
Are those electric?
2023, bro. You
No,
gotta convert
SpaceX,
it.
They have
dude.
to use jet fuel, right?
Yeah.
So I got to go talk to some. I got to go to the airport to fuel up. Man, they going to be charging. You know how much that shit is?
Hey, man.
I'm going to get
Have
to
you?
fly that thing 2 minutes a month.
Well,
I might have to go with Faye thinking about that. But y'all go ahead.
yeah. Well, y'all not gonna like my answer then because I'm going with Faye because I don't care about the Bebop. So GG's.
Mm.
You don't want a spaceship, dude?
No, I don't want no spaceship. What am I gonna do with that? Just where am I gonna put it?
Go
What
to
am I gonna do with
Where
Mars,
am I gonna put you?
bro.
Find a place to fucking put the spaceship,
Where
dog.
am I gonna put it?
it?
You're just driving around. You see an apartment complex with a massive spaceship taking up like 8 spots. Hey, I had to get a few permits for this one. Don't worry about it.
You could
I
run a
mean,
hell of a business, though.
well, yeah, you could, but like, who's gonna fly that? You gonna fly that?
Yeah, I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
fly that. What you mean?
Hell yeah.
We're going to space,
Oh,
dog.
okay.
Dude,
I'm not.
I gotta go
I'm
talk to the guy at the Virgin Space. What the fuck is his name?
Aren't flights to space going for like half a million right now?
Yeah, they don't work very well because the planes suck or
We
the
can
spaceships suck, and we
right.
can
We
just
can stay in
monopolize
space.
that. We can monopolize
Right.
that shit, dude.
Straight breaded. No, I'm going
You,
back to the Bebop now that I figure out how to monetize. Yeah, I'm good.
we're going back to the Bebop, baby. Enjoy our rickety old freighter. You'll get a cool view while you're up there.
Hopefully it doesn't break because you know there's no parts.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you'll figure it out. We got money.
Oh no, yeah, I would figure it out. You're damn right.
Well, I'm not a big fan of flying on planes and stuff. So
Oh,
I'm sticking with
okay.
Faye. So
Got you. That makes
I'm
sense.
I'm
Then.
definitely not flying this shit, bro.
She is
I'm not
bad
gonna
though.
be in it. I'm not flying it.
No
But
joke.
It's
if
crazy because you're like, I think it's like 100 times more likely to get struck by lightning than injured in a plane crash.
well,
That's
listen,
true.
It's
That's
just
true.
like
I
a
would
ridiculous fear, you know?
I would try it out. I would fly on the Bebop on one condition: if Faye flew me,
Well, I can't fly that thing, dude.
she can
She got the
try.
chops. She got the chops.
We can sit in it, bro. We can pretend we're flying. It's fine.
Tyler's going to the car dealership and just sitting in the Ferrari, like, man, this feels cool, dude.
Making the sounds.
That's it right there.
Uh,
All right,
Yeah.
Tyler, what you got for us, bro?
So we're gonna go with a little one of the better animes of the new gen,
Okay.
Black Clover. So
Okay. Not bad.
He's not wrong though.
so we're gonna go with would you rather have Vanessa or would you rather have Julius's time magic?
Okay, so you guys know I haven't finished Black Clover and
You
probably will not.
haven't started Black Clover. Let's rephrase this.
What?
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
You watched Us to Yell for one episode, dude. You didn't even make it to the good stuff.
Look,
You're a
You have to-
liar,
you
bro.
have to
I
make
watched
it-
like 30 episodes and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
you have to
What?
make it to when Asta transforms for the first time and becomes a badass. Then you're hooked.
Okay. Yeah, no, I probably got like 20 something episodes and I was like, the jokes are just repetitive. But
Yeah, you're
back to the point here. Back
10
the
to
point.
15 episodes off, like literally. I'm pretty sure.
That's a
So,
lot of time.
no,
Nah,
it's
that's a
fine.
weekend.
Ugh.
Skip forward, bro. Use the 15-second skip.
Oh, use that really cool Crunchyroll plugin that just bumps everything to a time and a half. Good to go.
See?
All right, but I'll think about it, guys. I'll think about it. So what is Vanessa's powers though? What does she do?
She like she's like a witch pretty much, and she has ability. She's got like a she's got like a super powered, I guess, cat
She's got a
thing
cat?
that's like fate. It's like it represents fate, like the string of fate or something like that. Is that correct, Dan?
Yeah, so basically she has the power to control threads like your boy Doflamingo, you know,
Okay.
without the birdcage,
Damn.
Yeah.
including the thread of fate.
Wow.
So she's kind of like crazy OP, and she's fucking fine.
All right.
Yeah.
And she's got a cat. That's dope. Our
Well,
cats
the
could be
cat
friends.
is, like I said,
Is the string
it
of fate.
represents the fate, the thread of fate or whatever. So, I don't think she can use it as much as she wants, though. She can only use it like every so often or something like that.
Oh,
as
so
well.
I can't just like hang out with the cat.
I mean, you can. I mean, if you hang out with her, like it's a cute cat.
I see. Here's a little red cat.
It's like red or something. So yeah.
And then Julius has the ability to control time. He can fast forward, go through all at it and stop it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it's not time in general. Maybe it's just the person that he wants to. Like he can manipulate specific time for people. Like he can make you go back in time, but everybody else stay the same too. Like I'm pretty sure that's
Gotcha.
Oh, you can go
way
back
that
in
goes
time? I can
too.
sleep in every day?
So. Like it's a very crazy perk. It doesn't have to be everyone. He can pause it for everyone, then he can unpause it for just him and someone else. He can make somebody else go back while everybody else stays the same. It's wild, bro.
I'd be
It's
a hell of a
absolutely
salesperson. That's
It's
nuts.
absolutely broken. But it does not change my answer. Vanessa loves
No.
her booze. She likes to have a good time.
Oh, she's a boozer too.
She is fine. Her
Yeah.
loungewear is basically just her in her underwear with a robe on, so I'm into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And her power's pretty cool, dude. If I, rip a shirt, she can just sew it right up for me like that. Easy, done.
Man, this is tough, bro. I think I'm gonna go with Vanessa on this though. I think it's solid. I think it's a solid choice. Although, time magic does sound pretty convenient.
And I also say that you can heal people with Julius's magic because you can make that person go back in time before, the
They got
injury
hurt?
happened. So
that's
just in
different.
case you're into your good people stuff that you was talking about with the recovery girl, here you go. Here's some good to it too.
I might have to
Nope.
be selfish with this one though. Yeah.
I'm drinking
Mm.
wine. I'm drinking wine with a bad bitch witch. Dude, that's it for me, man. Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same thing. What about you, Tyler?
Oh, it's easy for me. I the controlling time like that can get like extremely addicting, bro. And like it can take over your life trying to control time and stuff like that. I feel like, and I got a thing for like redheads, orange, pink. It's all good. Vanessa, she fits that bill. Let's go.
Big bad, big bad.
Let's
Cool.
go.
Learn something new every day, man.
All right, Dan, what
Well,
you got,
hey,
man?
why you think I picked Nami, bro? Come on.
Actually, Bess, you want to go? You got 2 more left, right?
Oh yeah. I'll go. So this one's pretty straightforward. We're gonna go for Spy Family. We're gonna do Your Forger or Anya's telepathy.
Mhm.
I feel like this is a pretty easy one too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's telepathy, 100%.
Yeah, 100,000% right there.
Reading minds, dude. Imagine how clutch that would be for like real life stuff.
Just every day.
Dude,
Just
you're
everyday
like, hey,
stuff.
do you got any feedback on this proposal I put together for you? And then, like in their head, they're thinking
Just go
it,
for the mind reading, yeah.
and then they don't tell you, and then you're like, oh, okay, let me think about it, and I'll come back with a different proposal, and then you drop the price to the number they thought about, and then you get the business, dude, and you're good.
Big rich. Big
Mm.
rich. I might go
And-
into politics or something. I don't know.
I'm just freaking Frank Underwood that shit
All day to the top.
to the top, baby.
Probably not though. Probably like a small town mayor or something like that.
I like it. Minimal
Yeah.
paycheck, gratitude. The gratitude of
More
your
like having my own town under my control. Are you kidding me? If I become the president, that's way too much responsibility.
Nah, you just put a good cabinet below you, dude. You're good.
Ah, that's fair.
And
Fair
you
enough.
get the Secret Service for life. That'd be pretty tight.
Maybe vice president then.
But like with your she's an assassin / housewife, and frankly,
She's trying to cook too, so
she sucks at cooking. That doesn't help me
She's-
at all.
she's trying her
And-
best though.
She's trying her best.
My wife tries her best cooking too, and I do the majority of it because of that.
Damn.
Shoo.
But
I'm telling.
she knows she sucks at cooking, dude. It's fine.
Okay, never mind. Then.
But like with your what's the benefit? Because you're not gonna go make her assassinate people. It's fucked up.
So I'm
Oh,
picking your.
never mind then. There are no benefits.
So I'm definitely picking your though, because I'm not looking at the benefits of having your as a baddie. I'm looking at the negatives of Anya's telepath. Like, imagine if you're like in a big room and something, or like imagine having to hear all the thoughts that you don't want to hear. Like that can be like mentally taxing.
Yeah, what if you're like talking to
Actually
somebody
know
and then they just like tearing you down in their mind? You're like, oh
exactly
shit,
like
I did not want
you
to hear
think
that.
somebody's your friend, but how do you deal with that? Like you actually think they're your friend, and like you can't let them know that you're telepathic. So it's either you like act like a dick and cut that off, or you pretend that they're still your friend while knowing the truth. Like it's crazy. Like
Well,
it's
frankly,
so bad.
on that front, if I heard somebody talking mad shit about me every time I was with them, I wouldn't give them the light of day. So
That's
it would
true.
take
Cut 'em
like
off.
two interactions, and if I heard it twice, like, all right, you're out, bro. You just gotta have a tight circle.
But what about the whole like large number of people like
I don't really fuck with that shit anyway.
being
I don't
at,
either.
well, I'm just saying, like you go to like the superstore. Well, y'all was saying, Bass was saying something about politics. Imagine being like in a conference, like a press recording or whatever, or something like that. A big room with a bunch of people that thinks along the lines of politicians. Imagine being able to hear their voices in your head while you're just sitting there trying to think.
Well, like I said, I was thinking something small town, maybe like 2 road Main Street type shit. I
But
just
still,
want the
like-
power. But yeah, I mean, it'll
But
be
still,
even
I
like you're not
can't-
gonna be dealing with reporters, maybe like the police a little bit. Some
I
councils
can't
for the
think as it
city.
is,
Dude,
I
you'd
can't
be
focus
such-
as it is.
You'd be such a good investigator or like
That's a good
murder
career.
guy, because
Yeah.
you would just know that they're lying.
Yeah, you can just interrogate everybody.
Yeah, okay. But you would have to prove it though, obviously.
It'd
But
be
if you
easy to
know what they're
prove.
thinking, it's easy to get it out of them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you already know the truth, That you know where the murder weapon is and stuff like that. That'd be super easy.
And that's one of those things too that we don't know if Anya is going to get better with it as she gets older. Maybe she can turn it on and off, like
I would
she's a
think
kid.
so at some point. Yeah.
That would be definitely it would make it more positive if she could actually like control the ability to, stop it, but as of right now I'm picking your
All
All
just
right, fair
right.
enough.
because
Bet.
I ain't gotta worry about shit, bro. If somebody wants to beat me up, I'll be like, nah, bro. Yeah, I ain't touching me. Go leave me alone. I got my baddie.
True.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with your as well.
I'm taking
Oh,
the mind. I'm taking the telepathy, dude.
All right.
Your
Bet.
ain't do it for me, man.
I got somebody that can
okay.
settle all my petty arguments.
Yes, I've noticed a lot of murders in your hometown lately. What's going on here?
No idea, boss.
All right, so I got one more serious one, and then we get some weird fun ones at the end. But so my last serious one is Arangiku or Hitsugaya's Zanpakuto from Bleach.
Well,
Hmm.
I know who I'm picking. I'm picking the baddie this time because I ain't trying to swing a sword, bro. Just give me the baddie.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing here. I ain't really about that action like that. I'm kind of soft. Yeah, I'm not gonna be really swinging swords like that. So
Turn it into a
Plus,
giant ice dragon doesn't do it for you. Be able to control ice. It's badass.
well, I was going to say,
what am I
like,
keep my glass cold? What am I do?
yeah, I'm
Um,
already cold, bro. Like, all the time. Like, why would I want to be
the man's
freezing?
wrapped in a blanket every time we
Yeah,
record.
like, I'm just chilling here.
Man said I'm already cold.
Now, if you combine it like with Shodo, give me some fire and ice. Like, okay,
He said, "No,
we're
we
cooking
talking.
now.
Yeah,
We're
now we can
cooking.
make fires and keep our beer cool."
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely go with Rakiku just because one, she's a booze hound too, and
Yeah.
two,
Also true.
cannons.
If she
And she's
reminds me of
redhead.
somebody we talked about, it's
them
Vanessa.
things do
Vanessa
be
and her
thinging.
fit together. So
That'd be a fun little harem. I mean, what?
I'm down for it.
Excuse me?
What? Little love triangle. Okay.
What you got, Tyler? What's your last serious one?
All right. So, this is my hero. Would you rather have Midnight or Aries rewind quirk?
Remind me, Midnight's ability lets her put everybody to sleep, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, one, she's kinky. Two, I'm an insomniac. Boom, done. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed early, guys. This is great. I need this. I need this in my life.
I love it. I love it. I think I'm gonna go with the rewind.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go with the rewind. It's very useful. I already didn't go with the rewind with Julius there, with his little time control thing. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, midnight.
Hey,
She alright, but
I just
yeah,
wanna go-
rewind is just too useful.
I just dead ass want to go to bed, boys.
so
You sleeping like a
what
king.
I just looked it up, and apparently, in order to to make you go to sleep, she puts off an aroma that is produced from her bare skin, and it becomes more effective the more skin she shows.
What's up,
That's some decent cuddles right there, bro.
dude? I'd be out like a light.
Damn. I
Always
wonder if
going to
she can
bed
like
on
just
time.
turn that on and off though. Like what's up
Or
with
she
don't
can
know.
put a fucking coat on. Get that girl a turtleneck.
I mean, and she has a very specific demeanor that could be kind of fun. So
I ain't gonna hold you on that one.
So what'd you pick, Bass?
Rewind
Okay.
all day.
So I think even though what Dan said was, pretty good, sleeping, midnight. I think I'm gonna go to rewind quirk too. Just because, I
Attaboy.
mean you have the ability to do so much, especially Yeah, I'm pretty sure she
Yeah.
can do it to herself too, right? Or
I don't
I
know,
think it. I
but
think it
other
like
works better.
people?
I don't think so. I think
I
it's.
don't. I mean, her biggest problem is she rewinds people out of existence. So like,
Oh,
kind of
you gotta learn
scary.
how to control it. Yeah, it would be
Eh,
interesting.
I'd be
I
straight.
think, yeah,
You test it on things that don't matter first.
yeah.
that's gonna be immortal.
1,000 lifetimes in this hole.
I don't want to be immortal, dude. I wanna.
But
I just
can't
want
you
to
make?
sleep.
You know. Well, I guess that's. I mean, that's really, really fair.
Man.
That's really, really fair. But I mean, like, I can live a long time. I can make my loved ones live a long time. I could
We'll
get this
get
bread forever.
definitely. All right, Bass, what you got?
All right, I got this one's pretty simple too. Bulma or Piccolo's regeneration. It's actually kind of tough now that I said it out loud.
Nah, dude. Bulma got money.
That's what I'm saying. No,
Bulma got
bro.
money. Bulma's loaded. She's low key loaded, and,
And
she
she's
got
a genius, dog. She'll invent you stuff.
and
Yeah.
she got super bad and super, dude. No pun
She is
intended
kinda
on
bad,
that.
though. Yeah.
Fuck. And two, like, I'm not getting my arms chopped off all the time, so I don't know how useful Piccolo's
you could.
regeneration.
But you could though.
But I could just get a robot arm. That'd be so
That ain't the
badass.
same thing. You can be
It'd
out
be
here
like
like Anakin
Spike.
Skywalker. That's crazy.
That'd be so fucking cool, dude.
Actually, it would be really cool. I ain't
So
gonna lie to you.
fucking cool.
You could be one step closer to Mecca, bro.
And I'm pretty
She
sure
could make you a mecha.
I could have a
Yo!
mecha
You could
and
be
a,
Frankie.
and a spaceship.
You could have anything,
Dude,
really.
Bulma all day, dude. She's got money to throw at all my problems.
Yeah,
What about
I'm
you,
picking
Tyler?
Bulma.
I'm doing the same thing. That's a wrap right there. Easy. Fuck you, Piccolo.
Is that the first one we picked all three the same?
I think.
It's one of the first, if not the first.
No, we all
First
picked Rankiku. We all picked Rankiku.
okay,
Yep.
So two certified baddies, got it.
Yeah. I think that was the only ones that we all picked the same on.
Okay.
All right, so I have a really, really hard one here. This is my ridiculous one. So Big Mom or Chopper's Hito no Mi, which is the human fruit. So I'm pretty sure if you eat this as a person, you just lose the ability to swim, and it's a wrap. You don't get any cool powers.
That is correct. You are correct about that.
So you just become a person who just dies in water.
Yes. Watch out in the bathtub.
Fuck. No Epsom salt baths
so
for
how
me.
old is Big Mom? Is it like current day Big Mom? Is it like
Oh, it's current day Big Mom, dude.
hell? Lose the ability to swim or get stomped on by a 32-foot tall lady. This is crazy. That's hard.
It's, pretty
I like
hard
swimming.
to do.
Yeah, I like swimming a lot. I like being in water.
Dude, imagine just never being able to go in a hot tub again.
So
like,
yeah, but
pool?
also Big Mom though, bro. What if she get angry? She get hungry. I can't cook that much. That's life threatening right there. Immediately.
I would just build a little bunker with a hot tub in it so I can enjoy it. And when I hear the hunger pangs coming, I'm burying myself, dude. I'm going
You think
down
that's
to
gonna
my.
save you? You think that's gonna save you from her?
She's gonna go rampage looking for food, dude.
She's gonna go rampage looking for you.
I got nothing good down there. Trust me.
I think
I
I'm
don't
a
know,
Big
dog.
Mom, bro.
Really? That's tough.
Yeah.
She gonna kill you.
No, I
She
think
can do
I'll
that.
be
She can do
alright,
that
bro.
life or whatever move on you if she just gets too
Hey.
angry.
But
Hey,
she could
imagine
also
how-
give you unlimited power through her soul focus.
Yeah. Well,
That's true.
imagine,
And you could have a bunch of minions, but look what she been doing to her husbands and stuff though.
All 50
She
of
gonna
them.
kill you. She gonna kill you. You gonna die.
I mean,
I'm going with choppers. I'm going with the Hito no Mi. Yeah, there's no way. Not Big Mom. Anything
I
but
mean,
that.
you wouldn't be able to swim no more.
Bro, but I'd be alive, unlike you two.
I would be going.
You think you
Hito
gonna
no
run
Mi
from Big
too.
Mom? Good luck.
I'm not the biggest fan of swimming, so I would go Hito no Mi too. And I'm pretty sure I can get like wet in the rain. I just can't go in a body of water, so I could survive that.
What, can you go in like pools? Because that's not like seawater. Like, hold on, what about lakes? Do lakes still
I
mess you
don't
up?
think you can go in a body of water. I know it's like seawater, but like, aren't there scenes where like Luffy just dies like in rivers and shit too?
I think it might just be seawater, dog.
Is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, sea prism stones. So
The sea and sea prism stone. So you straight. As long as you inland, you can go in the lake.
Moving to Missouri and going to Hito Nomi.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
easy.
I'm gonna change mine to
Easy clap.
Chopper too. Yeah, because I don't want to die. They
Alright,
they made a
here's
good point.
She
So.
gonna kill you. All right, I'm gonna do my little extra one. This was also coming from One Piece. It's Degen, the person who raised Luffy, Sabo, and Ace, that big old lady, or the bomb fruit. And to remind you guys, I think it was Mr. Five who had the bomb fruit, and he like throws boogers. You can turn your body, any part of your body, into bombs. But the thing is, you're not protected from these bombs at all. So if you don't flick your booger far enough or whatever it is, you're toast. So what you guys got?
I'm taking the bomb fruit, dude. I don't want to go anywhere near to Dawn. It's a whole lot of woman.
Yeah, it's too much woman for me, dog.
So like with the bomb fruit, like do you like control when that happens, or does it just happen when
literally picks his nose and flings it, and the minute it makes contact with something, it explodes? I'm pretty sure. I mean, this is all the way back in is it Whiskey Peak?
Yeah, sounds right.
I think it's Whiskey Peak. It's all the way back then where they're at the town with all of the bounty hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure he blows himself up.
Yeah, he does.
but
like, I'm not gonna be in fights, but flicking bomb boogers could be pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
Just like some little firecrackers at your friends.
but if you
Dude,
accidentally
want to
did
start
it,
a fire, you're like out of like a bonfire party, and you're like, hey, y'all want to see something cool? And you just pick a booger and flick it into the fire, and it lights up. Like, that'd be kind of cool.
but my question is like if you accidentally do it and not you just accidentally flick it or whatever.
I don't
does
Yeah,
pick
but like,
my
what if you
nose.
forget you
happen
leave
like
a
that?
booger on the ground or something, or some hair in your
You
sink,
just
and
dump on it?
boom.
Yeah, that'd be wild. You'd have to be careful, bro.
But have you seen the Dawn, dude?
I mean,
Yeah.
she's a rough lady, but like, she look like she got a pretty decent home life going on. She can cook.
She's a bandit.
She can cook. She take good care of kids, decent care. They all made it.
I don't know, man.
She's a family-oriented lady.
I think I'm gonna pick her. I think I'm gonna pick her.
I'm
Yeah,
flicking
I'm going to
boogers,
die,
dude.
bro.
I'm
Nah,
flicking
bro.
boogers, dude.
You
I ain't got.
go.
You know what? I'll go out in a blaze of boogery glory.
I'm not trying to blow myself up, bro. I do that enough in games.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm so
come on.
clumsy, bro. I wouldn't last a minute.
Like, what if you spit or something? Like, it's just so many like variables that you would have to
Your
watch out
dandruff in
for.
your pillow. Yeah.
Dude, imagine
Like-
you're just like hawking loogies out of your car window, and there's just fucking explosions on the
Your
highway.
bed though is an active bomb.
Like, how you gonna blow your nose? Like,
Very
that's
carefully.
just so many questions.
Very, very,
Very
fucking-
carefully.
No, give me her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Don on this one.
I'm going out of blaze of glory, boys. I ain't touching the down with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, okay. L choice.
Yeah.
What you got, Tyler?
So for my extra fun one or whatever, I picked from Mob Psycho. I picked would you rather hang out or be with Reagan, or would you rather have like the telekinesis, like kind of like Mob and them has?
So, question on the telekinesis. Is it Mob's telekinesis where I randomly hit 100% because I'm a awkward little kid and then I go full demon mode and destroy the world?
Let's
Or
say
like
yes.
some of their lame telekinesis, because like moving stuff be pretty cool.
Let's say yes, because that makes it more
Bob's
interesting
telekinesis.
and that makes it more dangerous too.
I'm still taking the telekinesis, dude.
Think
Reagan's
so?
a fraud. Yeah, I don't want to hang out with that guy. He's funny.
What, bro? No.
Bro,
You
I
can
wanna be-
explode, bro. You
Yeah.
could destroy everything that you love.
And what? I'm gonna go hang out with a fraud who starts this psychic company, even though like he can't be a psychic. Nah, he's a cool dude, but I want to be able to shoot freaking cars across the road.
Until you
Be
get
a
angry and
badass. What?
explode.
And
you
I
get
don't-
put in
I
You
don't-
jail.
want to
I
blow
don't
up
get it.
cars?
Yeah, I want to blow up cars. I don't get angry that often, so it's pretty easy.
Mm.
Pretty even keeled.
But it just
Damn.
builds up over time, though, right? You can't go down in percentage, can you?
Well, that's
Boy,
mob being
explode.
mob, but also no spoilers, But
Appreciate you. I'm watching it right now. Oh, before I forget, I got to bring this up to you. Tyler, you been watching Full Metal? I got my 10 episodes in. What's up?
Hey, we ain't hit the time yet. I don't think.
Did.
It's the time today, right now.
No, I thought you
it's
said
2
a
weeks
month.
ago. I said 2 weeks.
Oh shit! I
Okay,
got
bet.
2 episodes in.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm
What was the
sorry.
bet?
I'm
What was
I'm
the bet
choosing
again?
Hey,
wh-
we're gonna have to go back and listen to this. I'm pretty sure you said like a month,
I didn't
bro.
say him. I said 2
No, you
weeks.
said 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't remind me though. He didn't remind me. It's Sebastian's fault.
Why should he remind you on a bet,
'Cause,
dude? I don't remember what we bet, but we gotta go figure that out because you owe Bash something.
Yeah, you do owe me
I
something.
don't know what we bet.
I want
Now
to.
you-
I want
now
to
you
early
gotta
birthday
finish-
present.
Hopefully it was nothing.
Now you gotta finish Full Metal by the end of next weekend. Done.
Yes, let's do that then.
Damn. Okay.
I'm definitely.
You don't
picking
have
Reagan
to
over
watch
Tyler.
anything for next week. You just gotta watch Full Metal. We'll do
Hey.
the rest of the talking.
If anybody in the audience remembers what exactly we bet, or you know the guidelines
It's
that we
recorded.
set,
Go
let us
listen
know.
to it.
I'm just letting them.
This ain't Twitch, dog. They don't delete it after
Hell
2
no,
weeks.
we got the whole conversation on tape. But for this one, I think I'm gonna go with Reagan on this one.
Nah, man. I'm throwing
That
cards.
shit just sound too dangerous. What you trying to do?
I'm
I
picking
could
Reagan.
have a piece of crap friend. I'd be all right.
I don't
Hey.
have that 100% psycho inside of me, so I think I'm good.
That's what you say until you
That's what you
get
say
the
now.
telekinesis ability.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's
You
not
be
a
like, I could solve all these
telekinesis
problems with
That's a personal
telekinesis.
problem.
Oh,
That's
it's
a personal problem with him, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking Reagan, bro. I mean, imagine you hang out with him, like it's gonna be so interesting. Like life's gonna be so much fun. Just watching
just
him
watch him
bullshit his
lie.
way through so much everything.
I just
So,
like,
Taking him to the bar would be hilarious.
yeah.
oh god, dude, imagine trying to watch Reagan pick up chicks.
Oh, it'd be
I would love it.
amazing, dude.
Oh my god, it'd be like me and the boys back in the day when we used to tell our ice fishing story about how I fell through the ice and somebody dove in and saved my life. Like that's Reagan in a nutshell right there.
Oh yeah, he'd be doing that constantly all the time. It'd be
You'd be a
fucking
nice
hilarious.
wingman. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'm already married, so I don't need that.
Well, you don't have to use that. You can just take him out for golfing, bro. Imagine
Reagan
golfing
is
with
the
him.
last person you would take golfing.
Yeah, no,
He
you
would-
gotta have honesty when you play golf, man.
He'd
It's an
hit it
honor
club.
system out there.
He'd put 3 balls in the water. Oh, what'd you
Holy
get?
shit.
R. Oh, right. Sorry, I too putted bogey.
I was like, okay, bro. All right.
Okay, bro. Nah, man,
I'm
I'm
picking
taking
Reagan.
I'm taking the gamble of telekinesis. That's more fun. I like Reagan, but you know, I'd rather be able to throw cards, dude.
Oh yeah.
I completely understand.
Awesome. Well, guys, that is this week's episode of the Anime Degens Podcast. Hope you enjoyed us kind of focusing in on some more fun stuff. And make sure you come in on Thursday for the weekly rundown. We'll be checking out a lot of shows. We're going to be checking out the first episode of Mashal, Demon Slayer Season 3, My Home Hero, and Insomniacs After School, as well as episode 2 of Hell's Paradise. And as always, we will be watching this week's One Piece episode. So make sure to join the Discord, linktree.com/Anime Degens. Hit that little Discord button, and we appreciate you hanging out. See you guys on Thursday. GG's.